Hi, my name is Ifeanyi, and I'm an English teacher and the co-founder of Waste to Dex. Waste to Dex is an initiative that provides school decks for students in underserved schools through the recycling of waste. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges of our time, from rising temperature, flooding, deforestation, plastic pollution, and so much more. Yet, for many students, it feels abstract and distant. How can we, as educators, make it relevant? One way is by using climate change as a language tool, turning everyday lessons into opportunities not just to teach language, but to inspire action. In this short video, I will explore how we can use climate change as a tool for language development in our classrooms. So, why should we integrate climate change into language lessons? First, climate change is a global issue that students need to understand. When we embed it into our lessons, we connect academic learning with real world problems. This does not only improve engagement, but also helps to develop critical thinking and a sense of responsibilities in students. Now, let's start with a grammar lesson. Instead of using unrelated sentences to teach tenses, we can craft examples that promote awareness. For instance, present continuous, we can say, Amina is planting a tree. For simple present, we can say trees absorb carbon dioxide. For future tense, we can say we will reduce plastic waste in our school. These sentences don't just teach grammar as an abstract concept, they create a context where students see themselves as part of the solution. For spelling and vocabulary building, we can teach words that are related to sustainability. Examples: A is for air, C is for conserve, G is for green, N is for nature, P is for pollution, R is for reuse, and T is for trash. Let's talk about reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is a great way to provide short passages or sentences about sustainable habits. An example of a short reading text is Kunle plants trees in his yard. Trees help keep the air clean. We need to protect trees to help the earth. After reading the passage, you can ask questions like, what does Kunle plant? Why are trees important? To further deepen your conversation, you can also invite students to bring in any articles or website links that they have read that interest them around the theme of climate change, and then use that as a springboard for discussion and learning. The final strand is writing. Writing is a way to get students to reflect and pour out their thoughts. Prompts on climate change can help. Examples of writing prompts that can help: provide opportunities for students to participate in project based actions such as plant a tree, recycle ninja, school cleanup, and other collaborative activities. Your students can also organize a community cleanup within the school and even fundraise for climate change events. My students and I started a recycling program called Waste to Dex. First, we pick up waste from the school and communities. After picking up this waste, we recycle them and use the funds generated to solve a critical school problem, which is insufficient school decks. With this program, we're not just learning academic subjects, we're making impact. So far, over 400 students have been lifted from the cold bare floor to comfortable school decks. You can also do this. Finally, celebrate actions no matter how small. Give students reward for taking action. Stickers, Public validation during school assembly, and even certificates will serve as an extrinsic motivation. I will end with this beautiful quote from Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn. Children are not just beneficiaries of our climate action, they are powerful agents of change in creating a better future. I believe these ideas will help nurture our learners to be climate conscious. Which of the tips in this video will you use in your next class?